Okay, so I just got the FL5 Type R, and while I was looking at the car, before I even got it, before I was even interested in buying it, I had some questions about LogR, and so this video is going to kind of be an in-depth review and tutorial on Honda LogR. Now, in the previous generation, this whole interface and everything had to be done through the phone, and now it can actually be done right on the screen. So the first thing you'll probably notice is that you are able to change the color of the car on the screen. So it comes white from the factory, and you can go into the settings and change it to any color Type R that you have, and so it perfectly matches. Now, you'll see at the bottom there's 5 screens. This isn't the screen that the Type R starts out on when you click the LogR button, but it is the first screen in the set of 5. So we're going to start here. So here you'll see there's 4 G meters. Each one represents a tire for the car, and it pretty much just shows you exactly that, the G-forces on each tire. If you really want to get down to shaving milliseconds off of your lap times, that's going to be information you need to know. Now keep in mind, I honestly have no intention of tracking this car. This is really just going to be a daily driver, and most days I'm probably not even going to drive it, but it's still going to be a really fun car to own. So if we tap the button to the right, this is my favorite screen. Now, I came from a Civic Si 2020 that had a K-tuner with TSP Stage 1 Plus, and I loved having the screen that showed all the important data from the engine that you needed. Now, keep in mind, one that I did have was the short-term fuel trims and long-term fuel trims, and this doesn't show that, but it is pretty cool that this is the first Honda I've seen where it shows oil pressure on the screen and oil temp. Really cool features. You'll also see that it has water temp, external air temp, intake air temp. Now keep in mind, my intake temps are a little high. I've had this car running for a bit, but I haven't driven it anywhere. It's been sitting in the driveway. And then the boost pressure, which right now you can see is in the negatives. Going to the next screen, you'll see it's pretty much all the same information, just kind of laid out a little differently. I think this is too much to look at while driving. I personally think this screen is way easier with the digital numbers. I know a lot of people are going to have opinions and say, oh, well, it looks like gauges and it's nice to have that, but to be honest with you, I like being able to look at it in big, bold numbers, just seeing the number and going from there. So the last 2 screens really only show up when you're data logging. And I'm not on a track, I'm parked in a driveway, so you're not going to be able to see this screen. The screen you will be able to see, though, is how you're scoring. So, of course, it's not going to score when you're not data logging, but you can still kind of look at what it's measuring you on. You can see all the different criteria that you need to meet. And then at the end of it, it'll give you an auto score, and you can compare that to other people who have done the same track as you and see how you rank. Now, the last screen I want to show you is just the settings screen. There's not too much here. You will be able to see 3D vehicle color settings. That's how you change the color. You can change some information if you want. So, for instance, if you go to vehicle information, center display, there are a few other things that I don't have set, and I don't know, some people may like that, some people may not, but I was hoping to see like short-term fuel trims and things like that. I kind of knew it wasn't going to be on there, but it would have been really nice to see that.